What's up, tennis fans? Today we've got a blockbuster showdown to talk about Novak Djokovic versus Carlos Alcaraz in the US Open semifinals. And guess what? Andy Roddick has some fascinating thoughts on how the New York crowd might actually influence this epic clash. So here's the setup. At 38 years old, Novak Djokovic is stepping into his 53rd Grand Slam semifinal. Yeah, that's the most in tennis history. He's chasing that record-breaking 25th major title. And standing in his way is none other than Carlos Alcaraz, who hasn't dropped a single set in the tournament so far. Now, Djokovic has beaten Alcaraz in their last two matches, including the Australian Open earlier this year. But Roddick thinks this semi-final could come down to more than just tennis. It could come down to the crowd energy inside Arthur Ashe Stadium. On his show Roddick explained that Alcaraz has this insane global fandom. He said he hasn't really seen fans gravitate towards someone like this since maybe Roger Federer, and even Roger had to work for it early on. But here's the twist. If the New York crowd leans heavily towards Alcaraz, Roddick believes that's exactly the kind of atmosphere Djokovic thrives in. Think about it. Novak is a master at channeling negative energy. Roddick said, "There is no one who craves that situation more on earth than Novak Djokovic. He will pick a fight to win a fight." Basically, if things get chippy with the crowd, Djokovic turns it into fuel. He even pointed back to the 2021 US Open final. When Djokovic was chasing the calendar slam, the crowd was overwhelmingly on his side that night. But Novak almost seemed uncomfortable with that much love. So, ironically, Roddick thinks Djokovic actually performs better when there's angst and emotion in the air. And when you look at the numbers, Djokovic has already made history. With this semi-final, he's now reached more Grand Slam Final Fours, to 53 total, than anyone in tennis history, passing legends like Federer, Serena, Navratilova, and Ivert. So here's the question for you. Do you think the New York crowd should back Alcaraz and unintentionally give Djokovic the emotional fire he wants? Or should they go all-in on Novak and see how he handles that overwhelming support again? Either way, one thing's for sure, this semi-final is going to be must-theater. Who are you backing, Djokovic or Alcaraz? Drop your predictions in the comments below.